It's found mainly in the Bible Belt region of the United States, from the South to the Midwest. The zealous efforts of evangelical Christians has spurred more publicly discussed subjects such as their anti-abortion and anti-evolution campaigns. But a lesser discussed issue is their often anti-Islamic views, which experts state correlate with their support for Israel.
The persistent identification of Muslims as extremists, as enemies of Israel, and also as supporters of terrorism by evangelicals in general and Christian Zionists in particular, has led to a quite natural growth of Islamophobia in the United States.
Christian Zionists are believed to number around 40 or 50 million in the United States. The movement's support for Israel derives from a desire of the return of Jesus, which many Christian Zionists believe can only happen if Jews are returned to the Holy Land. Therefore, supporting Israel is a necessary part to many Christian Zionist faith. This has led well-known evangelical leaders like John Hagee and Pat Robertson to label those opposed to Israeli policies as enemies.
Christian Zionists are the ones who attack Islam. They're not the only ones, but they're among the major people who attack Islam and Muslims, as well as saying a few other things. So in terms of what many people refer to as Islamophobia, the Christian Zionists are part of it.
Analysts say this ideology has made its way into the U.S. government and has been influencing U.S. policy, most recently with their opposition to Chuck Hagel as defense secretary.
They get involved in foreign policy because of Israel, and in the current situation, they are working very hard to make sure that Chuck Hagel does not get approved as Secretary of Defense.
Christian Zionists have also supported the U.S. wars in Iraq and Afghanistan and have called for a war with Iran. Marjan Asi, Press TV, Washington.